Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy.
March 22, 2023, around 1 a.m. Kuro glances at Hinata, who has an arm around Kenma's tiny shoulders, before looking back at the people dancing in the club. Thought Balloon Bakuto was supposed to come too, but since Akashi is sick, he is stuck to his side. Thought Balloon, and now all I am doing is drinking as I watch my childhood friend getting spoiled by his man. Thought Balloon, I should be up and mingle, but no one interests me. Kuro sighs before looking at Kenma when he feels a hand on his shoulder. I didn't bring you here to sit and drink. If the aim was to get drunk, we could have done that at home. I know, but nothing, just go. Kenma says with a frown as Hinata starts kissing his neck. Kuro frowns before picking up his glass and walking towards the bar. A smiling bartender approaches him before Kuro takes a seat and orders again. It's been a while, love. Haven't seen you here since the whole controversy with Oikawa-san. Kuro just nods and takes a sip from his drink. Is Oikawa-san here tonight? No, I'm here with friends. Hey, too bad I miss seeing his handsome face live. He is taken now though. But I am fine with that since Kageyama is also a hottie. But now I am upset that I can't flirt with both of them. Even though Kageyama-san always used to ignore me. But I always forgive him because he is hot. Coming up. The bartender screams as two men call him. He glances at Kuro one more time before heading to other customers. Kuro grabs his glass before turning his seat to watch the men dancing on the dance floor. Thought Balloon, I think I'm just too old for this. Thought Balloon, I don't feel like mingling. Hi. A short cute man approaches Kuro and takes the seat near him, plastering a wind smile on his face. Kuro turns to the side before nodding in the boy's direction. Thought Balloon, I have seen this kid before. Are you here alone? Not really. Not much a talker, I see. Thought Balloon, more like not quite interested. Kuro doesn't reply, but the boy moves closer and places his hand on Kuro's thigh. Kuro glances at the hand before looking at the boy's face again, making him give Kuro's thigh a small squeeze. How old are you? Old enough to be allowed here. Kuro sighs when the boy places his head on his shoulder. Are you sure you didn't use a fake id? How old do I look to you? Not a day older than 16. The boy giggles as his hand wanders toward Kuro's chest. Oh, thank you, but I am way older than that. 17. I already said I can be here legally. I doubt that. The guy detaches himself from Kuro with a smile and orders another drink. I am 20. Don't be that concerned. But I guess you are into manlier men than cute ones. The guy laughs before smirking at Kuro. You were really trying to reject me in a very nice way. Well, I am not into young-looking guys. Oh, come on, you are talking as if you were in your 30s. Well, I am. No, you're not. Thought Balloon, well, I am turning 28 this year, but I am not telling him that. Kuro glances at the boy, whose eyes are wide open. Really? Kuro hums with a nod before taking another sip of his drink. No wonder you were this concerned about my age. I didn't mean to hit on an old man. Kuro raised an eyebrow and looked at the boy, who snapped his hand to his mouth. I didn't mean to say that. Nothing wrong with old men, I mean. I keep making it worse for myself. I am sorry, I will just go. What's your name? No need to know. We will probably never meet again. And if we do, we won't even talk. The guy leaves toward the dance floor as Kuro chuckles watching him walk away frustrated while mumbling under his breath. Suddenly, Kuro jumps off his seat when his eyes meet dark, gloomy, glaring eyes in his direction. Iwaizumi. Thought Balloon, what is he doing here? Thought Balloon, I always come here, and this is the first time I ever see him. Kuro whispers as he walks toward the two dark eyes. Kuro gulps when he is in front of him before Iwaizumi stands up. Can we talk? Kuro nods before Iwaizumi walks away as Kuro follows him outside the club. I didn't expect to see you here. Well, not did I. I always come here. This is the second time I've ever visited this club. But what I meant to say is, I didn't expect you to be a person who goes to these places. Well, I don't. I usually get dragged here by friends. You mean the kid that looked barely legal? Iwaizumi says with sarcasm, making Kuro frown. No, but that's none of your business. Kuro says calmly as he tightens his fist trying not to snap. True, it's not. Iwaizumi says with a scuff. What the fuck is your problem? That guy being all over you is my problem. Why? It's none of your business. Iwaizumi takes a deep breath as he tightens his fist. You are right. It is not. Iwaizumi says as he heads inside, but Kuro grabs his arm and pulls back. Why is this concerning you? Nothing is going on between us, why do you get this annoyed? Nothing. Yes, nothing. Iwaizumi stares into Kuro's eyes for a few minutes before speaking again. How did you get here? I said I came with friends. Tell them you are leaving. Why? 'Cause I want to talk to you. And I don't want to have this conversation here. Kuro nods before picking up his phone to text Kenma but frowns. Is everything alright? Yeah, my friend already left. Did they just leave you here alone often? Depends. Especially if I come with Kenma. He hates these places, but he insisted on coming here, so I would. Kuro glances at Iwaizumi before shaking his head. It's not important. Let's just leave. I will call a taxi for you. What about you? I will drive back. I would have given you my car to go home, but since you drank, I will go with you. Kuro. It's alright. If I feel uncomfortable in the car, I will tell you. But I won't know my limit unless I try. Fine. After getting into the car, Iwaizumi constantly glances at Kuro, who is rubbing his hands together. Kuro. Yes. Are you okay? What did you want to talk about? Iwaizumi. Why do you think I am doing what I am doing? What do you mean? Trying to approach you. Making your food. Trying to get to know you. Making sure you forgive me. Why do you think I am doing all of this? Because you regret what you did. I do regret what I did. But do you think I would go to this extent just for an apology? Yes. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I won't. If what happened was with another guy, and that guy didn't report me, I would have approached him later, apologized, thanked him, and never met him, or spoken to him again even if he didn't forgive me. But I am your neighbor. Well, that isn't enough reason to go to this extent. Even if you were my neighbor, I would have just ignored you. So, what are you trying to say? Iwaizumi sighs as he parks the car and turns to look at Kuro. Kuro. I like you. Kuro. So, all of your actions weren't sincere, and you only had other motives. I honestly thought you were trying to make it up for me all this time, but you only. I didn't. How can you say that? I honestly didn't. It's true that I have feelings for you, but I never wanted to act on them. The only reason I wanted you to forgive me this much is so that I can make it up to you and we can at least be friends. I honestly didn't wanna confess or thought of doing it. But today, seeing that guy all over you, made me go crazy. I didn't want any guy to touch you like that other than me. But even at that time, I didn't approach you. I know I have no right to do so. I am sorry I snapped earlier too. I was still so pissed when we talked in front of the club. I will never try to push my feelings on you. But please don't disappear. Please, Kuro. Kuro. Please say something. I promise I will never do anything again to hurt you. Just forget I confessed if that makes you uneasy. Please just say something. Anything. Won't that hurt you? What? Being around me and I will be fine. Iwaizumi, you want to be my friend but can't see me with someone else. You know that is bound to happen. Whether it's in a month, year, or so, it will happen. You couldn't tolerate a guy being near. How will you feel if I start seeing someone? Won't that be too painful? I can live with it. Don't worry about me. I won't interfere, but please don't disappear. Kuro lets out a long sigh before turning in his seat to look at Iwaizumi. Honestly, the only reason I was dragged to the club today is because. Kuro presses his lips together before lowering his gaze to his white tightened fist. He takes a deep breath before lifting his eyes again to meet Iwaizumi's nervous ones. Is because I like you. My friend knows what happened and they wanted me to meet someone. Wait, hold on. I think I misheard. Do you also have feelings for me? Yes. Like romantically? Yes. Iwaizumi turns in his seat and places his hands on each side of the steering wheel. He tightens his fist before lowering his head. Iwaizumi. Yes. Iwaizumi says, out of breath, without looking at Kuro. Are you alright? I am more than alright. I am just holding every fucking cell in me together because I want to hug you, and I know you might not be okay with it. Kuro lets out the breath he was holding as he sits appropriately and turns his head to look outside the window. Kuro, if you wanna ask me to date you, then the answer is no. I wasn't planning to. It is still too soon. I wanted to ask if we can continue talking and getting to know each other more. So, what do you think? Are we still meeting tomorrow morning for breakfast? Before that, what? I know about. You know, the men you used to bring. If they are still in the picture, I don't want to further our relationship. Iwaizumi nods before picking up his phone. He pops up the card placement and takes one of the 2 SIM cards out, and snaps it. They never knew my personal number. I only used those numbers for bed friends. And if you don't believe me, we can go through my entire contract list. I will trust your word. Kuro says as he opens the car door. See you tomorrow for breakfast. Kuro gets out of the car and heads up the stairs to his apartment. Thought balloon, I don't know if that was a good idea. Thought balloon, but we are just talking. This won't move further than that. Thought balloon, I won't allow it. For Oikawa.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. What do you think of the story so far? Don't forget to comment them. I love reading all your opinions of the fanfic.